Today I learned a really valuable lesson or teaching, because what I realized is people always set goals, okay? And the thing with goals is that very specific goals do more harm than good. What I noticed with myself is the goal I had was to live and travel by motorcycle from luxury apartment to luxury apartment. What I noticed though is that whenever I tried to visualize this, which is one thing I use to create my reality, and I have a bunch of resources about that explaining how it works, but I use that, and what I felt is as soon as I kind of concentrated my attention, so as soon as I calmly concentrated my attention on the goal of what I had set, suddenly these things started to bubble up. Like, I don't know, like specifically where I'm going to be. I don't specifically know who I'm going to be with, if I'm even going to be with anyone. So I kind of got this feeling of, hey, what if I'm lonely, you know? So it's kind of funny because this reality, it doesn't really matter. So like I visualized it and the thought came up, what if I would be lonely at this reality? So what if I made like 50k a month? I am in this beautiful like villa place and I'm lonely. That's obviously kind of a basic human need that you don't want to sacrifice. So what I thought I needed to do is change the goal to suit something smaller and suit it so I could be with myself, so I could be alone essentially. Then I realized that was kind of stupid because that's just the mind's way of reasoning and putting stuff inside of boxes, which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but the mind loves to put things inside of boxes. So what ended up happening is I put my goal into a box. I felt like, okay, I needed to decide if I want to be alone or with someone. And you might think obviously that makes sense, but really, if you look at it, are you actually going to be 100% alone all the time? If that's your goal, then obviously yes. But in most other cases, you're definitely going to meet some other people. So the point is, you don't have to be super strict with your goals. Leave some room. My next goal is going to be traveling from luxury apartment to luxury apartment, and just being able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to, and go anywhere at any time. That's literally the goal. So kind of become a digital pilgrim, in a sense. Go from any place to any place at any time. So for example, let's say I'm in Dubai, then 2 weeks later I want to go to Bali, then I just book a flight and I'm in Bali. So, and then for example I want to go to Switzerland, then what I do is I just book a flight to Switzerland and hang out there for a second. That is the goal right now. And what I also realized, I'm just going to squeeze this into the same video, is that what matters most is not the specific goal. So as I just explained, the labels, the boxes, for example, the country, the location, the house, the such circumstances, what matters most is the feeling. Because it might be the case that you don't yet know what would be the best goal for you. It might sound really strange, but it might be the case that you don't yet know what is going to be the best goal. But you do know that you want to experience feelings of respect, feelings of power, feelings of freedom. If that is what you want, then what you should be doing is actually making this your goal. Step into the feeling of feeling powerful, feeling respected, and feeling freedom, true freedom. Once you learn to step into this, and the reason for this is because feeling is really just a way of stepping into a certain frequency, and you probably know as pretty laws of energy that when you step into a certain frequency, you're going to start resonating with things in that frequency as well. So the words that you pick up on are going to be in that frequency. The actions that you take are going to be from a higher frequency. You're going to literally put your attention towards what you want, and that's going to create exactly what you want. Your attention is the most powerful faculty. So that's all you pretty much have to do. Focus your attention on the feelings and make sure that you actually feel them. So focus your attention on the feelings of your goal and make sure that you actually feel them. If you do this calmly with concentration, so if you do this calmly in a relaxed state, you do it with concentration, so you focus on one thing at a time, and you do it with your attention obviously, so you have to focus your attention on it, then I firmly believe that you can pretty quickly change your entire life. And I'm actually going to prove it. And this is the video that is going to prove it. So Hope you enjoyed. Looking forward to seeing